Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dear students. I hope you are fine now. So, this is the sixth lecture, the second course, which is concerned with chapter 6. Chapter 6 deals with the second type of, let's say, of essays. We have discussed the first type in the previous lecture, and we've said that there is the chronological order type, which is the process type. This is the second type that we are going to choose, we are going to discuss in this lecture. So this lecture is going to be somehow easy because it is very small, very short lecture. Another common pattern of essay organization. When he says essay organization, he means essay type. So this is another type. There is another type which is called cause and effect. Cause and effect. In cause and effect essays, you discuss the causes, which are the reasons also, for something, and the effects, which are the results, of course, or both of them, causes and effects. Sometimes you discuss only the causes in your essay for something. Sometimes you discuss only the effects of something, and other times you discuss both of them, causes and effects. You might use cause and effect organization to answer typical questions such as. So these such type of organization or such type of essays are very important to you as students. Why? Because they are used to answer some questions which are required from you. I mean, in literature, for example, or in let us say in linguistics, or in other types of materials or subjects. So here in education, explain the decline in reading ability among the school children. So sometimes we say discuss the effects of global warming on the environment. Discuss, explain. To answer such questions, you need to write your answer as this type of essay, which is the cause and effect essay. So you can organize. Here we are going to talk about two types of organization of cause and effects. You can organize cause and effect essay in two main ways. So there are two main ways to organize cause and effect essays. Number one, which is called block organization, and the second one is chain organization. What do we do in, or what do we mean in block organization, and what do we do with uh, chain organization? In block organization, you first discuss all the causes as a block. Look, we discuss all the causes as a block in one, two, three, or more paragraphs, depending on the number of the causes. Of course, each cause should be in one paragraph, or there should be one paragraph devoted to each cause, or devoted to each effect, let's say. Then you discuss all the effects together as a block. You can discuss either causes or effects first. Of course, you can also discuss only causes. You can also discuss only effects, for example. So we have blocks, which is the block organization. We have blocks. Block number one, block number two, and block number three. And each block should be devoted to one cause or one effect. So we discuss all the causes first, then we discuss all the effects first. And of course, we may also reverse the point. We discuss the effects first, then the causes second. And also, you can choose only the causes to discuss. You can choose only what the effects to discuss. Let's talk more about block organization, and we take an example about this. In a block organization, a short paragraph often separates one major section from another major section. This paragraph is called a transition paragraph. So the transition paragraph is very important here where in a block organization. What does it do, this transition paragraph? It separates one major section from another major section. But what do we mean by one major section and another major section? We will discuss this more. Its purpose, the goal, or the aim of this transition paragraph is to conclude one section and introduce another section. What does it mean, conclude? There is another meaning here that you may not be able to understand the point unless you know the meaning of the word conclude. Here it means to end. Here it means to finish. Its purpose is to end one section and introduce another section. So in Arabic we say uh, ينهي ينهي section أو ينهي موضوع ويمهد introduce ويمهد لموضوع آخر. You do not always have to write a transition paragraph. So transition paragraph is not a mandatory paragraph. You can also skip it, but it is very helpful here. Look, it is very helpful. When your topic is long and complex, you can write a transition paragraph. For example, look, just concentrate and focus on this point. An essay about a global warming might include several paragraphs about the causes and several paragraphs about the effects. Look, we have several paragraphs about what causes, and we have several paragraphs about what effects, with a transition paragraph between the two blocks. So we have block number one, block number two, block number one, cause, block number two, cause, then transition paragraph, block number three, what? Effect, block number four, effect. So the paragraph here separates between the two types. Essays that discuss mainly or only causes. So here, the purpose of this paragraph is to separate between the causes and the effects. But what if we just discuss the causes only, or we discuss the effects only? Where do we put? Where is it put? This transition paragraph. Where do we put it? Effects might have a transition paragraph between blocks of different kinds of causes, or between blocks of different kinds of effects here. Look, so here, if we are discussing only causes, or we are discuss only effects, the transition paragraph, the main point or the purpose of the transition paragraph is to divide between the different kinds of effects, or to divide between the different kinds of what? Of causes. Let's look at the example and you will know. You might use a transition paragraph to separate between personal effects of our increased life expectancy from its many effects on the economy. So, if we have two types of effects, for example, personal effects and economical effects, for example, the effects or the effects which affect, for example, your life. ده عندنا نوعين من التأثيرات على حياتك، أنواع personal اللي هي شخصية، وأنواع economical اللي هن اقتصادية. الأنواع الاقتصادية أو الأنواع الشخصية personal effects, they are to be put at the beginning. Then before I move to the economical effects, I put a transition paragraph. Then I move to the economic effects. In short, block style cause effect essay may have different patterns. Some possibilities are shown below. Look, we have here possibilities that you can organize a block organization. For example, you put cause one, second cause, the third cause, then transition paragraph, then you go first effect, second effect, and then you put conclusion. Sometimes you put the first cause, then transition paragraph, then a second cause, third cause, fourth cause, the effects, and then so on and so forth. So here, the transition paragraph separates between one cause and other causes. Why? Because this cause, maybe it is a different kind of from these causes. We may have also here the introduction, we have effects conclusion. This type of organization here, like it doesn't have transition paragraph because we have said that the transition paragraph is not obligatory. Sometimes we can skip it. And we have also effects, we have transition paragraph, then we have causes, and we have conclusion, so on and so forth. Look at this model here. We have one paragraph, second paragraph. We have, look, this is the third paragraph, which is somehow smaller. You can maybe you can conclude that this is the transition paragraph. Look, however, however, environment can at least in some cases triumph over biology. Like, look, it seems like this is a transition paragraph. Then we move on to the end of the lecture, as we are going to put it easy so that we can just master this point. So this practice one, we are going to leave it. Then we have the chain organization, or the chain organization, which is going to be discussed in chapter in the second or next lecture. So until next lecture, we see you inshallah in good health, and you will be able to pass. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next lecture.